Hey y'all, my name is Cassie and I'm the creator of Pieces of Scrap, and in today's video we're going to be doing a little bit different content than normal. Normally on this channel, if you're familiar, I do a lot of crochet content where I'm either reviewing patterns, I'm showing you what I'm working on, market prepping, all sorts of stuff like that. But today's video is going to be different because my husband and I have been working really hard on creating a better storage solution in my office for all of my yarn. And so today's video is going to be a lot of building, painting, varnishing content because we are currently putting together a shelf design that my husband and I designed together to create the best storage solution that I could come up with for my yarn, all of my crafting supplies, and so on. And it's been a really long time coming. I've been working on the design concept of the yarn shelf I probably worked on it for 4 months or so. And then it finally came into fruition at the beginning of this year when we started buying the supplies we needed for the design and actually started assembling it. So this video today is going to be a compilation of content of us putting it together, working on it together, the progress updates that we've had. And in addition to that, I also wanted to give you guys a little office tour of what the office looks like currently and why it really needs an upgrade and why I felt that a custom design was needed instead of just getting like a pre-built shelf. All right, guys, so here is the office. So first off, everybody knows what this looks like on the outside, but inside the closet is even worse. Inside the closet, we have another yarn shelf with mostly just Bernat and velvet. And then in here is our disaster zone. So on one side is just like storage for computer equipment, extra wires, stuff like that. And then we've got stuffing, boxes of stuff, work in progresses, technically, sort of. These are just two things I want to frog, I think. And then underneath is just like some random stuff I've made for videos. On this side we have mostly inventory, so all of these boxes and totes are filled with inventory plus overflowing stuff. This is all stuff that needs to be tagged. We've got stuff, this I want to embroider in a video. We've got our bear with a fishing rod and fish, and then things that need repairs, like this one needs a strap. This needs to be frogged. And then we've just got loads more yarn in here. This is all Burr-Yeah yarn. And then this is all Big Twist. And then in the middle is Moja Dream. Up there is like really old projects I haven't touched in years. And then we come into this little secret room. And this is filled with mostly just storage boxes for shipping things. Tissue paper and stuff for packing things. There's like Christmas decorations. But then we've got all my acrylic yarn and then like this like embroidery floss type yarn. That's all in here, but all of the acrylic yarn is also in here. We've got Broccoli Boy crochet kits that I still haven't filmed a video for, so I can't sell those yet. And then even more yarn. It's so cramped in this room that you can't even open the door all the way. It's like stuck. So, of course, we've got lots of storage issues here. So, the yarn shelf is going to take all of this yarn out of here. We'll have a lot more room for storage in here for my inventory. And then let's go ahead and look at the office. It's very messy right now, so excuse that. But we've got kind of shipping area. We've got a regular printer, and then we've got our Moonbin printer for thermal printing labels, stickers, labels. This is all like thank you cards and business cards, my stamp, lots of other things there. And then on the other side of the office, we've got my husband's drum kit. And this is like a little podium for setting up his notes. And that Christmas lights is supposed to be in the closet, but it's not there. We've got, this is the wall the yarn shelf is going to go on. It's going to span across the whole way. This desk is going to shift this way. This dresser right here will not be in this room anymore. So the whole desk can shift this way, and then the yarn shelves will be across this whole wall. They're separated into 3 parts is what we're planning for, so it's kind of modular so we can use them for different things in the future. Over here is my side of the desk. We got my computer, gigantic monitors, and got this little side bookshelf here for safety eyes and all sorts of stuff. Lots of documentation for my YouTube channel, and then my workstation always has a ton of yarn next to it too for work in progresses. So very messy office, and we're hoping that this yarn shelf is going to make it a lot less messy. You caught in the act. Alright, so now I'm getting ready to paint my shelves. Noah's working on a second cabinet today. We don't have any of the actual shelves ready to paint or anything like that. They're still in the process of being assembled. Here's all of our, this is like the drawers all cut out, just ready to be assembled. Stuff for the shelves and the cabinets itself. This is one of the cabinets, the other cabinets outside, and then we've just got some wood pieces. I believe these are the tops of my cabinets. So this is all ready to get stained today. I'm going to figure out if I want to stain today or if I just want to paint. I could probably do both if I really wanted to, but here's the stain that I picked out. It's a pecan and it's satin, so it looks, I believe this is like, there was a glossy version and then there was like a matte version, and I think I chose the matte version. And then I also got wood conditioner, and then the cabinets themselves we're painting white. So yeah, that's all my supplies for today. Oh, I guess we also have these. I have all the hardware for my drawers and cabinets here too. They are all this really heavy black metal rectangular thing. It's really nice and feels really sturdy, like it's not gonna like fall apart at any point in time, so that's all really exciting. I think Noah's plan for the day is to finish the framing, so the outside part of this. So if I could turn it for you, I could show you the front has like the framing, so where the cabinet doors are gonna go, they're like all framed out. For the exterior part, the one that's outside right now doesn't have the framing on the front. So I believe he's gonna try to finish getting both of the remaining cabinets done, so then he can work on like cabinet doors and drawers tomorrow. And then we'll have made a lot of progress. Hi, buddy. How are you doing today? A lot of people don't know that I have 2 dogs. I realized that very recently, but this is Colt. He's our older dog. He is 11 years old. Ray is our puppy, but Colt doesn't make a lot of appearances in my videos just because he stays downstairs most of the day, and he keeps to himself most of the time. He's he likes pets and stuff like that, but he just likes to be left alone most of the time. He likes to enjoy his own personal time, but occasionally he comes over and he requests being pet. But he's being very sweet right now. It's a nice day. It has been cold in the house for the past couple months, so it's finally getting warmer. His undercoat all came out. So he's been very cold. He's usually a lot warmer, but all of his undercoat's gone now. So he's a very snowflake boy right now, very cold. don't know me super well, you might not know that crochet isn't the only hobby that I've ever dabbled in. And this video is a little different today because of course we're not even crocheting in this video. We're doing like woodworking, painting, varnishing, sanding, all sorts of things like that. So a question I get a lot is, how do I learn how to do these things? Well, I think it all started when I was a kid. I was looking for a way to express myself creatively, and I really loved to draw. I loved to paint. I dabbled in some jewelry making. I also used pony beads for a while to make like pieces of plur and things made out of beads. And eventually there was just one thing that stuck with me, and that was obviously crocheting. And that is why I am so excited to share with you today's sponsor, this month's craft. If you're like me and you're always looking for a new way to express yourself creatively, get like a nice outlet for relaxing and just enjoying your free time, this month's craft is perfect for you, especially if you don't know really where to start. This month's craft allows you to discover different hobbies without all the hassle of buying loads of materials and tools that you may only use once if you don't fall in love with the hobby you're trying out. This subscription box offers two different choices: the creative box, which is perfect for people who like to relax and work on a low intensity craft like embroidery, pottery, soap making, crochet, jewelry making, and so many more options. The second box is their DIY box, which is ideal for makers interested in more hands-on and practical projects like woodworking, making your very own hot sauce, your very own alcohol, and a lot of other things as well. The box that I chose to try out was a creative box, and in this one I get to embroider my very own coin purse. What I really liked about this kit is this instructional booklet that walks you through each step along the way and also includes step-by-step written instructions alongside photo instructions for every step in the process of making different stitches, assembling the project, and a lot more. So personally, I have worked on embroidery in the past, so I had some experience in it, but having these photo guides and written instructions to refresh me on different techniques was really helpful, especially the French knot, which is very tricky to figure out if you've never done it before. For less than $34 a month, each box contains everything you need to complete a craft project. This includes all the materials and tools you'll need, detailed instructions, tips and tricks from experienced crafters to ensure you get the best results, and all of this is valued over $75. This month's craft offers you a money-back guarantee. You can try your box risk-free for 30 days, and if you're not satisfied, they'll refund you your money. So how does it work? So first off, you subscribe. Once you choose your crafting style, your first box will ship and arrive within 2 to 6 days. You can pause, skip, adjust, or cancel at any time, no strings attached. This month's craft curates the boxes each month, and you will receive a complete project kit with premium materials, step-by-step guides that are perfect for every skill level, and high-quality tools for each specific craft. The real magic happens when your box arrives and you get to create. Relax and unwind with guided projects, create unique gifts for loved ones, and when it's finished, you get to feel that priceless feeling of, I made this. So if you're ready to get started and you want to try out this month's craft for yourself, make sure you use my link located in the description box, or you can also use the code Cassie20 for 20% off your first box. Thank you so much for this month's craft, for sponsoring today's video, and let's go back to working on our yarn shelf.
Hey guys, so as we get into this portion of the video, I just wanted to preface this with the expectation that I am terrible at staining. I have never stained with a brush before, and I had also never stained using wood conditioner before, so set your expectations very low here. So this is about the point where I started to realize that my stain was taking very poorly. I was seeing a lot of splotching, and I was trying to move the splotching around and try to remove some of the stain that was on the board, but I was just making it so much worse. So I go over to the other side, finish off adding some stain, and then I just end up resorting to using a cloth and trying to remove as much of the stain as possible to get rid of the splotching I was seeing. And then I also looked at the paint can just to double check if I was doing anything incorrectly. I still don't know what I was doing wrong. We're pretty sure it was the wood conditioner causing this issue though. Ring! Ring here! It's your turn. She's like, you didn't kick it. Good job, Ray. Good job. You ready? Holy cow, calm down. Hey, I know, Peachy. It's okay. Your girls got a little too excited. It's been a while since I've shown you guys the coop, but we got a chicken swing for Christmas. They are obviously very scared of it. They don't sit on the swing or anything like that, but they do climb on the ladder, and they like to roost on this. Peachy's a little upset now because they made the swing go crazy for whatever reason. It's okay, Peach. It's all right, bud. Oh, I know, buddy. It's okay. But yeah, other than that, there's not really a lot of changes in here. We did get like a camera to monitor them, and it's solar powered, and then there's also a camera inside their coop to kind of monitor them at night too, so that's really cool. And then I don't know if I showed you guys last time I was in here, but they have an automatic door that just shuts overnight, so we don't have to come out here and manually shut a door. So that's pretty cool.
I have to do it.
Yes.
Where you want me to put them? So they're gonna go in the middle. All 6.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey? Oh, that went straight up. I'm sorry. I'll do it again. Good job, Ray. We'll go this way. So after we get the eggs out of the coop, we bring them inside. I put the date on the eggs in pencil, and of course there are always eggs that kind of look like this. Sometimes it's just poop, unfortunately, but we always wash our eggs before we actually use them, and they are just stored up here until we're ready to use them because they keep longer when they're not refrigerated. So these will sit out here until we're ready to use them, and then we wash them.
Hey guys, so we are getting ready to do some more work on the cabinets. They are behind me. We've got 3 of them done. They're all framed up. They don't have the doors or drawers in them, but the shelves are ready to be put in. We just have to add like brackets for when they're finally ready to be like mounted in there permanently, but we're leaving them unmounted until the rest of the other steps are finalized. But I painted the outside of each one. They're white all the way around. And then I will do another coat once the drawers and cabinet doors are put in. We ordered the metal sheeting mesh that will go on the inside of the cabinet door because there's not going to be like a solid wood face to them. It'll be so that you can like look into the cabinets and see what's in there, which is pretty cool. But today I'm going to work on staining the boards. I went ahead and I stained all 3 of them once already, but all of them had issues, and Noah was kind enough to sand all of them down a lot for the stain to all come off. They're still like a little reddish in hue where the wood grain is, but the last board that I stained looked good, other than there was just one spot where there was like a sticker that got peeled off and it had been sanded just where that sticker was. So there was just like this perfect little rectangle spot that was not stained, and it looked really weird. So I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to stain them well this time and not have any issues. What was happening was I did the wood conditioner that I showed you guys in an earlier clip before each of the wood stain the first time around, and the wood conditioner was causing major issues for me. I was having a lot of just clumping, and it just looked really bad in the stain itself. I don't know if I was applying too much or I was just not working fast enough or what it was, but when I worked the stain in without the conditioner, it looked beautiful and fine. So whatever that is about, if it's just like a user error or if the conditioner is bad or what it is, I don't know, but we're not going to use conditioner anymore. We're just going to stain them, and then that will be it. And I think it'll look really pretty with the stain on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started doing that today. that's all we have for today's video. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to split this video into 2 parts just because of all of the work involved in making this yarn shelf, and because of that, we're having to take a pause this next week because we're going on a cruise. We're gonna be out of town. Family's gonna be here as well. We're going on a cruise with our family. So once we get back from that, hopefully we'll be able to finish getting everything done. We have some things that we need to order that we have to wait until we get back from the cruise so it doesn't arrive while we're gone. But as well, we just want to take our time with this and make sure it's done right, and also just make sure that we are also giving ourselves time to rest in between. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button. Comment down below what you've been working on, if you are actually woodworking like I am, or if you're market prepping for a upcoming market, anything like that. I'm always happy to hear what you guys are working on and offer advice if you need advice, answer any questions you may have, all sorts of things like that. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!